welcome to part 3 of my hair product launch, where I will be introducing my actual hair products. So the hair products that I'm launching, it's 3 hair growth oils. So these 3 hair growth oils also have their names. So the main name of these 3 hair growth oils, they are called the triple fairy oils. So now you must be asking yourself, okay Karen, now it's the triple fairy oil, like how, like this fairy, blah blah blah, where does that all come from? I got a story as well. So like you've all been seeing on my my channels, my social media platforms, all the hair content that I've been posting the health of my hair overall and how it's growing and how it's thriving. And I know that most of you have already given me feedback on how beautiful my hair is, and I've always been so thankful and so grateful about that. But there is this one person that hair reviews about my hair went straight into my heart, and it was so feeling like it was resonating with who I am and the dreamer that I've always been, and the person who has loved fairy tales even though they're not real, but I've always dreamed of something better or of herself in whatever that she does. I've always wanted to create beauty in everything that I do. So I felt like she resonated and understood me for who I am. So her name is Likalakala. So she was my classmate while I was studying at the university. I met her, I think it was 2017, and we became closer so much that we even stayed at the same renting place, and I got to know her even more, so much that she even motivated me to start my YouTube channel because she already started hers. So she was someone who made me initiate something about my YouTube channel and all that. Because we got closer, she started her YouTube channel, I started mine, and we motivated each other in growing on our YouTube channel and all that, and to a point that we were in contact in almost in all social media platforms. So she kept on seeing me posting my hair content and all that. So she was always, and I mean always, almost all the time when I was posting anything, she commented something nice about my hair, and she always called me the hair fairy. So that's where the fairy came about, and it felt right when she said it. It felt so right, and that's how I decided I'm gonna use it on my hair care products one day. So before I even chose this name, like I already had it a long time ago before I even decided that it was gonna be the name of my product. But whenever I started choosing my product names, it came so fast, and I was like, good, I'm glad she told me this, because it feels so right to name my hair product by this fairy name. I just wanted the fairy thing on my hair product. Like I was like, I'm not leaving this out. It feels so right, it feels so resonating with me, and like I definitely loved it. And for the fact that I love Disney princesses, I was like, God, this woman is like, she definitely knows the inner child in me that loves Disney princesses, and I've always wanted to create anything around that. So it felt so right. So that's how my name came about, and I'm so grateful that I met her and that she has made something so big through me. And I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, but I've been able to create something big that includes something that she said to me, and I want her to know that wherever she is, she knows how impactful that has been, because it has made me feel like I was seen and I was deserving of the things that I'm bringing out, even though I didn't myself. But she pushed me to see myself of the person that I am and for the person that I want to be. She made me believe that I am becoming the Karen that I've always wanted to be. If she's seeing it, then in some way I am showing it to her. So I definitely appreciate her. So going back to the triple fairy oils, so we've got 3 hair growth oils. So some of you may be asking yourselves, Karen, why do you have 3 hair growth oils? I'm gonna explain myself. So guys, I know that some of you may be wondering, like, why do you have different hair growth oils when you can all like have it in one? Like, why 3 hair growth oils? So some of you may be shocked, but I definitely was thinking about a lot of things, and I'm just gonna mention to you right now what are those things. So the one reason why I wanted to have 3 hair growth oils was to improve affordability. So I went out looking for ingredients that work best on our hair, and ingredients that I personally prefer for my hair and would like to use for my hair because of the benefits they have on my hair, and I believe it's gonna have on you guys' hair who want to use my hair growth oils. Were so expensive, and I was like, I am not going for anything less than what I want and what works very well, and something that has worked for me over time. So because of that, I decided, okay, instead of me cutting out and lowering the quality of my hair products, why not break it down instead to improve affordability for the people who may need these hair growth oils to take care of their hair and help grow their hair healthy and looking pretty and awesome and also thriving. So I decided, okay, this is how I'm gonna improve affordability. I'm gonna improve affordability by breaking it down instead. So what I did was to come up with 3 hair growth oils, like I'm saying. So I'm gonna tell you what are the 3 hair growth oils, but first I'm just gonna continue to complete this one. So yeah guys, as I was saying, I want to improve affordability so that anyone who wants to do certain things or want to achieve certain things about their hair, they should be able to afford at least one of my oils. So guys, the second thing is that I want that people can be able to cater for whatever problem that they are facing. I just want to give you a simple example just to make it more clear. For example, someone who's got an itchy scalp, or someone who's got a dry scalp, or another alopecia or hair falling out, or like problems with the scalp, let me just put it that way. That person should be able to afford at least an oil that should assist or take care or prevent any of those things, or reduce any of those things. Not completely prevent, but I think the reduce is the best way to do it in cosmetics. So to reduce any of those things, whether it's itchiness, whether it's dry scalp, we want to work on reducing that. So someone who has that problem should be able to afford that, because that very same person might not have other problems that other oils offer. So they get to buy at least one growth oil to cater for the problems that they are directly facing. So depending on what type of oil that you'll be using, you can be able to get the oil that will cater to that type of problem or that issue that you are facing with your hair or your scalp, for example. So the third reason, which is the last reason, is to improve the effectiveness of any of my hair growth oils. How is that? Okay, let me just explain again. The effectiveness of each oil may differ from one to the other depending on the problem that is being addressed. I want to give you an example again about volume. So there are certain oils that help with improving the volume, the structure of your hair, rebuilding the structure of your hair from the outside, not on the scalp. I'm just giving an example. So from the outside, so that oil that you are buying may be able to focus on that one thing or those two things that has to do with your hair shaft and all that. So you get to at least buy one oil that it's a bit less costly and be able to cater for that problem that you are having. So this will help improve effectiveness. So imagine having oils that help with the scalp, the itchiness, I'm just giving an example, and also volume and all that, but it comes in little quantities. The effectiveness of the oil, yes, it might take a bit longer compared to directly addressing that specific issue using ingredients that are meant to address that. So that's why I have these oils. It also helps with effectiveness of whatever that you are trying to address. So guys, we're just gonna go ahead and introduce the oils of my brand.